Hello, welcome back to Lingualistica, and today we are going to tackle a very famous story which is entitled The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant. This is a famous short story about pride, appearance, desire, and the painful cost of pretending. At first, it feels like a simple story about a woman who borrows a beautiful necklace for one glamorous night. But as the story unfolds, we see how one small decision changes her entire life. Imagine being invited to a grand party. For one night, you get to dress beautifully, feel admired, and experience the life you always dreamed of. But then, one mistake turns that dream into years of suffering. That is the central situation in The Necklace. A borrowed necklace, a beautiful party, and one terrible loss become the beginning of a life-changing tragedy. The main character is Mathilde Loisel. She is not poor, but she is unhappy with her simple life. She dreams of luxury, beauty, expensive clothes, and admiration. Mathilde believed that she was meant for a richer and more elegant world. Because of this, she feels dissatisfied with what she already has. Her problem is not only poverty. Her problem is the pain of constantly comparing her life to the life she wants. One day, Mathilde's husband receives an invitation to a grand evening party. He thinks this will make her happy. But instead of feeling excited, Mathilde becomes upset because she feels that she has nothing beautiful to wear. Her husband sacrifices his own savings so she can buy a dress. Still, Mathilde feels incomplete. She believes she needs jewelry to look truly elegant. This shows how strongly she values appearance and social image. Mathilde visits her wealthy friend, Madame Portstein, and borrows a necklace. Out of all the pieces she could choose, she selects the one that makes her feel rich, beautiful, and important. The necklace becomes more than an accessory. It becomes a symbol of the life Mathilde wishes she had. For one moment, she feels closer to her dream. But this borrowed beauty will soon become the cause of her suffering. At the party, Mathilde finally gets what she had always wanted. She is admired. She feels beautiful. She feels noticed and important. For one night, she lives the fantasy she has imagined for so long. But happiness is temporary. The scene is powerful because it shows how quickly admiration can disappear when it is built only on appearance. After the party, Mathilde discovers that the borrowed necklace is missing. This moment changes everything. She and her husband panic. They search everywhere, but they cannot find it. Instead of telling Madame Forster the truth, she decided to replace it secretly. This decision traps them in a much bigger problem. The fear of shame becomes stronger than honesty. To replace the necklace, Mathilde and her husband borrow a large amount of money. Then they spend 10 years paying the debt. Their lives become full of work, poverty, and sacrifice. Mathilde loses the beauty and comfort she once desired so much. Her life becomes harder than before. This is the great irony of the story. Because she wanted to appear rich for one night, she truly becomes poor for many years. The necklace symbolizes appearance, illusion, pride, and the danger of valuing image over truth. Mathilde thinks the necklace represents wealth and status, but in reality, it leads her into suffering. It symbolizes false value. What looks precious may not always be truly valuable, and what seems glamorous may hide painful consequences. Through the necklace, Maupassant shows how appearance can deceive us. In one simple idea, the necklace is about a woman who loses 10 years of life chasing the appearance of a life she never truly had. The story reminds us that pride, envy, and dishonesty can have serious consequences. It also teaches us that truth matters more than appearance. Mathilde wanted to look rich and admired, but in the end, the most expensive thing she lost was not the necklace. It was 10 years of her life. And another twist of the story is that the necklace wasn't actually real. For more lessons about literature, follow Lingualistica and see you in the next one. Bye for now.